Hello everybody, it is Snake King 87 here, back with another video, and today we're making another tier list, because, I don't know, I wanted to. Um, and, yeah, we're gonna be rating all of the Final Fantasy XIV expansions. First, this is a tier list based on a new player who started with Endwalker. So my opinion are probably gonna be different than a lot of other people's, because, some expansions I just didn't think were very good. Also, this is my opinion. You are free to disagree with me. And with that out of the way, and with that disclaimer out of the way, most importantly, let us begin. Starting with A Realm Reborn. Yeah. A Realm Reborn was not the best expansion. It was... A Realm Reborn had a lot of issues that I think people are unwilling to really look at. Yeah, A Realm Reborn was... It wasn't very fun. Like, looking back on it, I think most new players would probably quit in A Realm Reborn. I understand why. Don't get me wrong, I think, like, playing through it was fun, at least in my opinion. But after playing every other one of these expansions, this was not a very good expansion. It's not the best, but it's not going to be going in the bad expansion tier. It's going to go in the okay expansions. It was okay. I wouldn't want to do an A Realm Reborn story again, but I'd be willing to do kind of everything else here. Huh. Next is Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward's my favorite expansion. I loved Heaven's Ward. I wasn't a big Harshawan fan, admittedly. But, like, the setting of Heaven's Ward, the story of Heaven's Ward, with, like, the Dragon Song War and all that, I thought that it was just really cool, and I also just like dragons. I like dragons a lot. My class playing through Heaven's Ward was Dragoon, and I think that added to the experience. Like, Heaven's Ward, for me, got a lot better by just playing Dragoon. And because of that, it's rated very, very highly by me. I think it's probably, like, it's my favorite expansion. I don't even, but, like, and to me, it's, I think, one of the best expansions that was ever released. Yeah. Next up, we have Stormblood. Stormblood, it just wasn't fun. I even, like, playing through it, I didn't really like the story. I didn't like the story direction. Xenos was fine, like, later, like, the later patches and stuff, I think, improved Stormblood, where I'd probably put it a 4 out of 10. But overall, it was just kind of boring, and I stopped having fun halfway through. I think there was things that Stormblood could have done a lot better. The sad part is I really like the Heaven's Ward areas. I liked exploring the areas. It's just the story wasn't any good. And that's my issue with Stormblood. It's just, yeah. I think Stormblood to me is one of the worst expansions, just from a story perspective. To me, it just wasn't very good. I think the patches were good, but I think the main story of it was bad. Yeah. Next is Shadowbringers. I put Shadowbringers also as one of the best expansions. It was, God, I loved Shadowbringers. Even if I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of Graha, admittedly, I think there was a lot of things that Shadowbringers did right. And I liked exploring the first. I enjoyed getting to see, like, what happened to this other world that had their own Warriors of Light. And I thought that this was a good direction for the story, and I hope we get more Shadowbringers-like expansions in the future. Next is Endwalker. To me, Endwalker's a 9 out of 10. I feel like Endwalker was a little rushed. I feel like the story wrapped up a little too quickly. I think there probably should have been a little more. Or maybe even, like, they split up Endwalker into 2 separate expansions. And I feel like, especially, like, the Garlean Empire, I feel like we should have had more there. Like, we should have taken them down, and then I feel like then we get the main Endwalker thing of, like, beating the Yensinger, beating Heidelin, stuff like that. And, yeah. I feel like it was rushed, and that's why I didn't put it at 10 out of 10. But I feel like if we split up like beating the Garleans, and then also the other stuff from Endwalker, both of those, if it was 2 expansions, I would put it at 10 out of 10 to expand more both things. But yeah. Finally is Dawn Trail, which is going to be a very controversial take of mine. Dawn Trail was okay. It was about on the same level for me as A Realm Reborn. In fact, I think it was slightly better than A Realm Reborn. It wasn't great. I think there were issues with Dawn Trail, but I played in the 7.1 patch, admittedly, so I didn't see many issues. But there are issues with Dawn Trail. Don't get me wrong. I think there's not a lot of casual content. The story was like, eh. The patches are improving it a lot, though. I think if it weren't for the 7.2 patch, I would probably not put Dawn Trail into the 5 to 7 out of 10 tier. I think it would probably been with Stormblood, but I think the patches are saving it, to where it's like I can comfortably rank it up a bit more. But it was like the most story. I think the beginning parts of the story were bad, but I liked the stuff with Alexandria and whatnot. So yeah, I feel like if we got more Alexandria stuff, I think this expansion would have done a lot better. But it's just me. And yeah, this is my tier list for all of the Final Fantasy 14 expansions. Before we wrap up this video, I have a few things to say. First, I'm going to be streaming more. I'm going to be sending myself reminders to do it. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will be streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv /SnakeKing87. I will be trying to stream at around 5 p.m. PST until about 8 or 9 p.m. PST, streaming either like Minecraft, Terraria, Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy. I haven't really figured out what I all want to stream yet. I might stream some Deep Rock Galactic as well. We'll figure it out though. I'm gonna be streaming 3 times a week now. Yeah. And with that, that is my tier list out of the way. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my very next video, whatever that might be. Bye-bye, friends.